Does the First Amendment influence U.S. election laws? Breaking news in the world of politics. A question that many are asking today is whether the First Amendment influences election laws in the United States. With recent developments in the Supreme Court and changes in regulations, this topic is more relevant than ever. If you are curious about how your rights impact elections, stay tuned as we unpack the details. Yes, the First Amendment plays a significant role in shaping U.S. election laws, especially regarding political speech and campaign finance. This amendment protects freedoms related to speech, assembly, and the right to petition the government. These protections directly impact how election laws are created and enforced. For instance, a current case before the Supreme Court challenges a Federal Election Commission rule. This rule limits how much political parties can spend in coordination with candidates. The challengers argue that these spending limits violate the First Amendment's protection of free speech. If the court rules in favor of the challengers, it could lead to increased spending by political parties, changing the dynamics of campaign financing. In the past week, this case has gained attention as it highlights the balance between First Amendment rights and regulations meant to prevent corruption in elections. Additionally, the First Amendment affects the participation of religious organizations in political discourse. Recently, the Internal Revenue Service announced that churches can endorse political candidates without losing their tax-exempt status. This interpretation views such endorsements as protected speech under the First Amendment. While states primarily manage elections and set many rules, constitutional amendments related to voting rights also play a role. Amendments like the 14th, 15th, 19th, and 26th Amendments have expanded voter protections and participation. Although these amendments are not part of the First Amendment, they contribute to the overall constitutional framework that shapes election laws. To sum it up, the First Amendment influences election laws mainly through its protections of political speech and expression. This affects campaign finance rules and the political activities of various organizations, including religious groups. The ongoing legal battles and changes in regulations reflected the ongoing conversation about the intersection of free speech and election integrity. Stay informed as these developments unfold, as they could have lasting impacts on how elections are conducted in the United States.